Hello, everyone. Alt Sorcerer Dan here, and tonight, welcome to my watch party of Overlord Season 2, Episodes 7, 8, and 9 watch party tonight. And please welcome to the panel, the one and only, the Salute Germ.
Here.
Take a bow on stage, Germ.
Kind of hard to do without a waist. Tilt my head.
All right, now let's go ahead and do our usual man-made theme right here. Hopefully we all enjoy it.
In the shadows I reign, power in my grasp, chains of betrayal grip tight. In this nightmare's clasp, hear the whispers of death, their siren call near. Feel the weight of the crown in this kingdom of fear. Oppression rise high beneath the blood-red moon. Tread lightly in the dark, or you'll meet your doom. No mercy shown here, just the echoes of woe. In a world wrapped in silence where only shadows grow. Bow down, feel the dread, making my iron throne. In this game of death, your soul turned to stone. Betray's cold grit flows like a stream. In this realm of nightmares, where nothing's as it seems. Crimson rivers flowing past the bones of the slain. Trust is a phantom in the depth of my reign. Foes wear the guise of friends, only to stab in the light. Every bond a treachery, every vow a plight. Our words a hostage, twisting fate in its clutch. Once the leader, now upon it, all feels too much. But I rise from the ashes, pain is my dark heart. In the shadows I'm forged with betrayal at heart. I'll feel the dread, being my iron throne. In this game of death, your soul turned to stone. Betray's cold grip flows like a stream. In this realm of nightmares, where nothing's as it seems. Oh, the night it whispers, how its cruel embrace. Betrayal's dark laughter in this unending chase. Bow down, feel the dread, beneath my iron throne. In this game of death, your soul turned to stone. Betray's cold grip, it flows like a stream. In this realm of nightmares, where nothing's as it seems.
Hopefully we both enjoyed that German. I like that fan-made theme. It's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, and to those that are watching, we'll go ahead and start our Overlord watch party and with season 2, episode 7, and 3, 2, 1. Hopefully it comes in just right for us to watch. That's how we all feel right now.
Yeah.
Well, I start making some merchandise to sell on your behalf to make some extra money.
Yeah, the sad part is he's filthy stinking rich. He just can't spend any of the money there.
Tell me, is that because the tomb's gold is worthless, or it just doesn't work in that world?
It raised too many questions. Even with all the money he wasted to revive Shaltir, he has piles and piles and piles of it. It's kind of like trying to spend Canadian money here in the U.S. Doesn't matter if you have millions of it. Not in the right place.
Yeah, but I would say it's probably when he forms his own kingdom, he probably is able to use the tomb's currency as his national currency, probably.
Yeah. But by that
Oh
point,
yeah,
he already owns everything, so what does a living god need with money?
oh yeah, and spoiler alert, everyone. That's true. Well, guess if we compare it to Heinz to you, you're basically just a little above worthless to him. Nice kick. I think Klein just found out he's out of his league.
Oh, I think he knew that.
Now Gas is enjoying himself because now it's a real fight. So that's a nice way of saying he was holding back. In other words.
Well, yeah, he's at least 10, 20 times stronger than he is.
Well, Klein does have a fair amount of muscle on him, but yeah, Gassov is at least 3 times his strength, judging by the size of his biceps.
But I'd say Strahoff is about level 35 to 45. I believe they say he is.
Yes.
And I'd put probably at like a level 5, if that.
Well, Germ, if he was a level 5, he would not be able to even stand up a chance against Gas of Stronov.
And he didn't. But considering the average warrior in that kingdom is probably a level 2, it's doing pretty well.
Yeah, because Gazef, you are a public figure now. Yeah, so Mikey Raven is more of a pragmatist, in other words.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not quite a monster yet.
Does Klein know that he's out of his league with playing with this prince?
Yeah, but he has to stand up for his woman.
I just love how politics is interwoven in these episodes.
Yeah, it does help.
Well, I found no sympathy to one of those maidens that is a bitch. The woman in the pink dress is a horn dog.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey. Nice of you to join us in the chat. You want to come up on the panel? I could send you a link through Facebook if you want to come up. Just do them already. I mean, we both know you want him anyway.
Yeah, and she's serious about that biting part. Biting, scratching. And she's not above a quick kick to the balls either.
Your kingdom's already there, Princess Renner. Tell me, German, do you think you can handle the girl in the pink dress? Or do you think she's too much for you?
I think she's too much for any mortal person. She does have demonic possession, after all.
Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the panel the one, the only, Mikey Sufor.
Hello, everyone.
Take a bow, Mikey.
What's that?
Take a bow, Mikey. On stage.
Take a bow. Okay.
I was just joking
Set
with you,
my head
Mikey.
into the screen. Kidding.
It's not nice of you to join up, Mikey.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys.
I'm gonna
I get
go
to see you
ahead.
too, Resolution. So let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and
so are you guys on? You're on episode 7 right now, right? From season 2.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
You know, having seen what happens in the future, this is way too cheesy for even Renner. I mean, we both know she's acting.
I also noticed that Renee and her are the only ones with the blue eyes, which seem to exhibit some form of innocence. But you have one guy that's got red eyes, and then the other one that has like green jaded eyes, which is like, I'm sorry, she has red eyes, and the other she has jaded eyes, and they seem like one seems guarded. The one with the jaded eyes seems guarded, and the other one seems like she's up to mischief with the red eyes.
Well, the lady with the red eyes, she has a twin, and they specialize in assassinations.
No, that's what I mean.
And I bet that comment has gotten my video demonetized.
Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry.
No, talking on my part for saying that word.
Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, that dreaded A word with the ESS. Yeah. I guess you could avoid that if you say that they're for hire for something, and you don't have to say necessarily for what.
This timid woman, she has Stockholm syndrome for Sebas right here, probably.
Well, she's not really a prisoner anymore.
No.
She's a servant.
Yeah, and this is probably the first time in a long time she actually received compassion or love from someone.
Yeah, and let's face it. As far as Netherite goes, he's the most heroic one in that place.
Yeah.
Well,
You kind of
given,
notice, like, do you notice his uniform beard and mustache and all that, Germ? See the distinctive shape? Weird to see that.
Well, yeah, he's a very Pennyworth-esque butler.
Yes, yeah, exactly. He's like a animated Alfred.
And in his universe, he's just as dangerous as Alfred.
I bet he is.
Considering what he actually is, he's
Yeah.
not your typical butler.
No.
don't you love these guys?
These guys look pretty bad.
Well, it is Sebas' problem. He started it.
At this point, who wants this guy to die?
We all do.
Yeah.
Well, that triggered a nerve on that guy.
Yeah.
And Mikey, if you keep watching the show, you'll learn pretty quick how corrupt this kingdom actually is. They are a very corrupted kingdom.
Yeah. Is she like a spirit guide or?
No,
Not exactly.
No, she's one of the maids, and she is a combat slime. She takes the form of a humanoid, in this case, a woman.
Wow.
Let's see if there's
Yeah, I forgot that these are only about 20-minute episodes, aren't they?
Oh, if
Yep.
you take out the intros and the outros, they're about 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no preview for the next episode. All right. That, ladies and gentlemen, concludes Overlord Season 2, Episode 7. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Overlord Season 2, Episode 8. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. Really? This is not working properly for me.
Kadokawa. Huh, Funimation. Yeah, one thing's for sure, Japanese anime back then made a lot of leaps and bounds.
Gasf is so kind to Brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he has the money, so he likes to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gasf is the lawful good of the kingdom, and that's very rare, just in the world he's in.
Hell, between the three of them, they're the only good in that kingdom.
Yeah, the background of this kingdom does it kind of remind you of like three different countries' capitals, like say maybe Amsterdam or Stockholm or maybe ancient England or something. Really weird.
Well, if you want to go by the architecture, I'm getting more of a French vibe or German vibe from the architecture.
Oh, it's German, like Gothic architecture.
No, I don't know.
Not quite Gothic. It's more like neoclassical French.
Neoclassical French. Oh, okay. It's like some Middle Ages stuff. Okay.
Yes, this world is a Middle Age fantasy kingdom area.
Right.
The muscle lady of the group. I could say for all of us, if a lady was that big, we probably couldn't handle her at all.
Well, she is half troll.
Yeah.
That's okay. He'll overcome his mortal limitation soon enough.
Oh yeah.
Well, Evil Eye is getting very defensive.
If only he listened.
Why does that knight have such huge appendages coming out of his front?
I said half troll.
Well, yeah, that's right. He is after all. I forgot.
Well, the sword that their leader is wearing, I think, is a player sword, or close enough to a player sword, which is very powerful that can destroy an entire nation.
Yeah, it's one of those world items that Ainz was so afraid of.
Is she using with the sword? Is she using moon power?
No, the sword has a demonic nature to it. She's trying to control it and use it for good.
Oh,
Yes, and they're way out of your league.
way out.
Tell me, Jerm, since she is half troll, do you think she able to she gets further level up than the normal human?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
I think so.
And they don't even know what happened. He was moving too fast for him. Getting some echo from you, Mikey.
Echo?
Yeah.
How about now?
Okay, that seems to have taken care of it.
Careful, Klein, curiosity killed the cat.
It was just a straight punch. He's just incredibly fast.
Well, at least Klein is smart enough to admit it. Or is that just pure dumb on Klein's part?
It never hurts to ask.
Excuse me.
You dodged just in time, Klein.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did quite well not to soil himself.
Yeah.
Well, Jim, this one would be a stupid question. About you and I probably already know the answer, but how much did Sebas really reveal? Just a fraction of his power, or some of his power, or to what degree do you think Sebas revealed his power to Klein?
Barely anything.
So, Jim, was it just all the players of the tomb that are 100, or is it everyone in the tomb that's roughly level 100?
I believe the Guardians are all level 100. The Pleiades maids are about level 80. Severus is somewhere in between that. Probably around 90, 95.
The cliche power of love, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, it saved his face from getting pummeled by the Alfred-esque guy for at least one fleeting moment. I was kind of questioning why he has like a mauve kind of hair.
Technically, he's not part of the military.
Is he more of a mercenary?
Yes, he
Yeah.
was.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Huh? They look like trouble.
Nice catch.
Nice.
It's okay. Brother Jay's hanging out with Larry.
Yeah. Wow.
That was easy. Nice catch. Very wise words, Sebas.
Yep.
Um, Brian, you're underplaying the crime syndicate. They're basically the kingdom.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, a bigger, badder organization just moved into town.
This is an unlikely trio. His power alone, the Butler guy is like 10 times what their power is. Wow.
Yeah, but the butler has a good heart, so he doesn't turn down the help if it's offered to him.
Well, it could be his. It could, that obviously could be his redeeming. Towards the end of this series.
So
Oh, there's no need for him to be redeemed. He's the hero.
Yeah.
Yes, so by the Tomb standards, just like Germ said, he's probably one of the most good characters in that tomb. And
Yeah, that's cool.
He does a good impression to the innocents of the world, saying, "I'm from the Great Tomb of Nazareth. Come join us."
Right.
Which that gives them a false sense of security, just by how how should I put this very nuancedly, how unpleasant the rest of the denizens of the tomb are.
Yeah. So how many total seasons are there of Overlord?
There's currently 4 and a movie that I can't quite get the link on to watch, but we'll get there eventually. The movie.
Okay, so 4 seasons and a film. Okay.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Overlord Season 2, Episode 8. Now we're going to go into Overlord Season 2, Episode 9. This is more of a action thriller episode. Mild spoilers there, but just a little clarification.
Is Funimation the animated section of the Toei?
No, Funimation is the Western distributor.
Oh, okay. And Katakawa must be the other one.
That's a half truth, Bevis. You are a hard killer.
I was just laughing at what he just said. Man's a master killer, but I just thought it was funny what he just said.
I'm going to try to bend it.
I'll take one too if you want. Oh, there's his red eyes.
Well, he's using his power, that's why.
Yeah, right. Soaring sparks of fire.
I just hope Mikey's cats don't hear that, because then they're like, oh, look, Mikey has toys for us.
Oh, no worries. The cats are more than preoccupied with sleeping right now. They would know. Cool. I love basements.
And here's a recurring character.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the petty lord who wanted a bribe.
He's such a charming piece of trash, ain't he?
I wouldn't insult trash by comparing him to trash.
That's being generous, Sebas. And we have no sympathy for him.
Yeah, no need to.
Wise choice, Klein.
Yeah.
Yep.
The villain is pretty smart to deduce that.
Yeah.
They're pretty smart.
I highly doubt that. You're pretty skilled yourself.
Yeah, but he's a fencer. Klein is a warrior.
Smart move. You let your guard down, Klein. I would not say that. Like you said, he did injure you, but the question is where and how bad.
Mhm.
So substance training is kicking in here.
Yes. He's bleeding. Get him.
Okay, he's done.
Yeah.
It sure took your time, brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing is that Brain, since his encounter with the vampire, has developed a sense of morality.
Yeah, that's rather funny considering what he's gone through.
Gee, he sure spoiled his technique. Well, he's dead.
Oh, yeah, he cut through him.
Actually, he may not be dead. He'll be unconscious. Trust me, Brain, you don't want to know. Or does he?
Mm.
I will say this, with all these bad guys in custody, that surely cut down Eight Fingers' influence in the kingdom a little bit. Uh-oh, Sebas is in trouble now.
You'd think so.
Since I know what she is, this is way too innocent for her. And Germ could attest to that.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll see soon enough, Mikey, what Princess Rena really is.
Okay.
If you stick around long enough and watch the series with us.
Yeah, I would like that. Like I said, I apologize for not being able to make the previous ones. When I saw the first couple episodes with you, it did look really good, and I wanted to stick around and try to follow it. And then I had other things happen, and we got sick. Like I said, we had a
It's all right,
we had a
Mikey.
flu. Sorry.
And that way, he's like you, Germ, from King and Country.
And now you see the real princess.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't she sweet?
Yeah, she's sweet.
Yeah, in that asylum sort of way.
We know who may die in the next few episodes now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anyone going up against Severus? I don't give him too much hope.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our Overlord Watch Party with episodes 7 through 9. And I gotta say, for that female assassin, her looks are wasted on her. Because what happens to her later? Yeah, a waste of talent and looks on her.
Yeah, it should be interesting the next few episodes.
All right. Well, let's see here. If either you or Germ want to give any trivia or knowledge about the Overlord anime or any other stuff, go ahead. If not, we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up with this stream.
Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. If you sit down, did you get a chance to watch the Kenobi fan film?
Yes.
And what'd you think?
It was good.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it's a nice little appetizer before Luke gets older, and of course the whole time uh, that Obi-Wan's been watching over him from a distance. But what I think is really great about the episode, but I'll say more tomorrow when we do our review. What I think is really cool about the episode is that it's always Obi-Wan who's, you think he's like the strongest, mentally and physically as a Jedi, but he's always still consulting with Qui-Gon Jinn, and it was Yoda that told him that there are ways you can communicate to him from beyond the grave, and so now he's still, he's in doubt, but it's still early because Luke is just so young, and
Yes, yes,
yeah, I thought it was
Mikey.
done well, and
Yes,
this only came out 6 years ago. It was came out in 2019, so it
yes,
really is only the second time I've ever seen it. So
yes, Mikey. And just like you said, we could talk more about that already because I bet Germ's getting a little annoyed at what we're talking about and not the
oh,
main anime that we're talking about.
sorry, yeah,
No, it's
So,
okay.
yeah,
so
I
Germ,
like the Overlord anime is pretty good. Yeah, it's done really well.
so Germ, you want to give yourself promotion then?
Yeah, tomorrow 8 a.m. we'll be watching Mutant League on Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh,
All
cool.
right. And let's go ahead and welcome that decided to join the panel or in the chat. Of course, myself. Hello. And of course, Mikey Sue4. Thanks for stopping by and being on the panel to enjoy with me.
Hey,
and
thank you
Germ.
thank you so much for having me, and I hope I can do this future with you guys. That'll be a lot of fun.
And if any of you are interested, the link to Germ's channel is right there, as well as to Mikey Sue's 4. If any of you are interested, to check out their channels. And I'll go ahead and let Mikey do a short promotion about himself on what he's doing per the week and on the weekends.
Yeah. So we have like I said, tomorrow is our next Star Wars fan film, and we are reviewing the 2019 film known simply as Kenobi, a Star Wars fan film is how it's titled. And it was directed by Jason Satterland back in 2019. It's supposed to be a prequel of some kind, just before Luke gets older. It is before. It's some years before the events of Star Wars 4. And it does have a Wilhelm scream somewhere in there, which which I thought was pretty cool, since you don't get that kind of scream unless it's like a kind of a major production. So I thought that was kind of cool hearing it and seeing it, and so that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then my normal Monday through Thursday weekly webcam series with Red Dwarf, TOS, The Greatest American Hero, and A-Team. And we only have a few weeks left on The Greatest American Hero. So I think by mid-March of next month, we'll go and start doing reviews of the Get Smart series. A lot of people asked for that. So that'll be the next thing that comes up on Wednesdays. But we do have one special live stream that we're doing this next Saturday. So we're going to put postponement for just a couple weeks on the different fan films. But what we're doing next March or next month on March 1st, Suzanne and I are officially celebrating 15 years that we've been a couple. And so what we thought we'd do is at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 o'clock in the Gorilla Center of the universe, We're going to be doing a 1v1 with the chat. It's just going to be for a couple hours, but Suzanne and I are going to feature each other, and we'll be talking to people and answering questions. And the last few weeks, I've been asking people to put their questions together so that we can answer them right away. And we'll try to stay as much as caught up with the chat as we can. And we'll just let you folks know without getting too personal. We'll let you folks know how our lives have been going together all these years and things we love doing and some of the future plans we've got for this channel coming up. So that's what's going to happen in the next couple weeks.
Well, Mikey, I got a question. How old is
Yeah.
your wife? And I can hear the frying pan coming at my head from Suzanne.
And I met you 38.
Yeah, well, did she mention she's 38 years old? No. She laughed at me. She told me to say that. But anyway, no. She's less than a year older or a year younger. I'm sorry, than me. She was born in '66. I was born in '65.
I'm 58 years old.
Yeah, she's 58. She's proud of it. She's not afraid to say her real age. So, but I turned 60 in September this year. 60 is going to be rough, you know.
Do you feel like 60 or do you feel like 45?
Well, I don't know. You look at me. What do you think? Do I actually look like I'm 60? I mean, but despite the beard and the gray hair and all that crap.
No, you probably look about 10 years younger.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean,
That means a lot.
I mean, if you take care of your skin and you don't show too many wrinkles, you do look younger than what your actually age is, Mikey.
Yeah, but I mean, well, you may not be able to see it in this light, but I do have some scars on my face because of the cold, and I try to cover myself up when we do tend to go out. Like we went out earlier today. We went out for breakfast this morning at a Tim Hortons. They call it Timmy's for short. But when we got back, because it was hitting my face, and I was trying to keep it covered up. So now, as you get older, you start to you peel, right? Because it's too cold. I used to have the same problem when I was living back in Arizona, and it was just all the heat. It was the dry heat, and it was making me sweat. And yeah, I don't want to get too gross.
Well, I do have to say that's probably what me and Jim are looking forward to.
Well, you got a long way ahead of you there, Dan. Just keep your health going and keep active. That's all I can say. Don't take any unnecessary time off if you don't need to.
And what's something we're gonna say, Jerm?
Go ahead, Jerm.
I'll take anything dry at this point. Dry heat, dry cold.
Well, you have a lot of humidity, don't you, where you live in you live near Seattle, right, in Washington State. So you have a lot of problems with humidity.
We have no sun in Seattle.
Nope.
Yeah, and they get a lot more rain up there than we do here in California.
Oh yeah, they get lots of rain. The last time I was in Seattle was 16 years ago. I was in the Seattle area. I went to visit a friend out there, a couple friends actually, and it was rainy the whole time. It was overcast and there was some rain. Yeah, so yeah.
Alrighty, now to try to wrap this up a little quicker. Sorry, Mikey, but I do.
Oh, no worries. I'm done.
All right. Well, to my panelists and chatters that know me or don't know me, Sci-Fi Sit Dan. I usually cover Sci-Fi Sit Dan. That is my main channel, but on this channel, I go by Overlord Sorcerer Dan. I cover a Japanese anime or isekai series, basically a Japanese anime that transports a protagonist from our so-called normal world into a fantasy medieval setting or just a fantasy in general. And those cartoons range from excellent, good, mediocre, bad to terrible sometimes, depending on how they execute it. And I think I got something to just say for that. Let's see here.
Everybody got that? Good.
All right, and as for my main channel, Sci-Fi Sit Dan, on that one, I cover different sci-fi TV shows and movies. I do crossover ideas as well, but I am trimming that down a little bit. I mainly do music videos mainly right now, but But I do other topics too. You can type in my YouTube name, Sci-Fi Sick Dan. Hopefully my channel pops up for you guys. And you can scroll down my channel list and pick out which sci-fi videos you want. And I do my Dark Matter watch parties on Wednesdays at 8, at 5 between 5:30 and 8, depending what time my co-host is available to do it. Usually it's around 5:30. If not, I can schedule a little later depending what time he's available. And on this one, I do my Overlord watch parties usually after Grill's Sensor Thoughts Walton streams. That's usually at 8. And I do about 3 episodes of this, but I may trim that down to how things are going with me in other areas. And I do my live streams on my main channel, usually on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to restart those next Saturday with season 3. I haven't yet decided how long I should do the stream for. And I do cross stream ideas with Germ and Gorilla since my thoughts if they will allow it. They usually do. I shall upload a new video on YouTube at the end of the previous week or the beginning of next week usually. And for all of us here, every new watch hour, watch minute, urges us to make more content for you guys. So wants to entertain you guys. Hopefully to make a living off YouTube besides our day jobs. And beyond that, keep your skulls tight and your swords sharp, and see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.